Hello, my name is Denny. I'm a professional fitness instructor and yoga teacher. I would like to show you how to do a basic yoga breath, which can be used actually at any time, especially when you're feeling stressed, especially for people who have breathing difficulties, to help to strengthen their diaphragm and to get a better lung capacity. So we're going to start with the basic Ujjayi Diaphragm Breath. Now Ujjayi is to actually act as a second filter. As you breathe through the nose, the muscles, the glottis muscles in the throat, tense up a little bit so that we get a more of a closed windpipe, so that the air is sucked through the throat. And this also will have an effect in stimulating your thyroid glands. We can do yoga with it, and your benefits will be much better than if you do yoga without it. Of course, you know, the thyroid has links to your weight gain, loss, your body size, body heat, etc. Also, the Ujjayi breath helps you to stimulate the throat chakra, Vishuddha, and this chakra is responsible for your spiritual advancement. So, the way we do the Ujjayi, if we start by, if you take a deep breath in, do that now, any way you like. When you breathe out, do a nice long whisper. So we're going to do that again. This time, notice the muscles that you're using in the throat to actually make that sound. Let's try it again. Breathe in. You breathe out. And notice that tension just around the outer throat, underneath the chin area. Next time you do it, you're going to start with the mouth open, whisper as before, but close the mouth, still making the sound, still breathing out. Do it in a nice, flowing, smooth way. Let's have a go. So we take a deep breath in. As you breathe out, start to whisper, but close your mouth. Good. As you breathe in, make the same sound. As we continue to breathe like that, your mind fully aware of the breath, you're going to put a pause on each end of the breath. You breathe out and you pause, and you breathe in slowly as before, the Ujjayi, and pause. Pause for say 2 counts, breathe out and pause. And what we're going to do is make sure that we're breathing to our deepest capacity. So as you breathe in, all of the muscles in the belly and the chest let go and expand. As you breathe out, the muscles in the chest and the belly squeeze in, they contract. And you pause. We're going to do that again. We're mindfully focused on the breathing. And the journey that the breath makes through the body. So as you squeeze, you let go, you breathe in. You breathe out and squeeze, chest and belly. If you find you can't breathe as lengthy as I can, then you just keep practicing, and your lungs, your diaphragm will gradually stretch open more and more. Now, it's helpful to add a mudra to breathe. as you're doing the breathing exercises. This particular mudra is called Uttorobodi. It helps to increase your inhalation, because I find that most people, they can breathe out slowly, but when they go to breathe in, it's all too fast. So we're going to get some control over that inhalation, which is the downward pull of your diaphragm. If you interlace your hands together and you put your forefingers straight, and then you're going to open your thumbs, so that what you've actually got is a diamond-shaped space, I don't know if you can see it there, in between the hands. And then you're going to place the hands about an inch away from the diaphragm area at the base of the rib cage. Elbows protrude out to the side so that you can feel muscular action just through connectedness through your arms, hands, and certain parts of the fingers. As I said, this helps to improve your inhalation, which is where most people have an issue, because everybody's breathing in too fast, usually because of tension or some sort of anxiety. So, I'm going to take a deep breath in anywhere you wish. Apply the Ujjayi and begin. As you exhale, squeeze your chest and your belly. Take your time. Pause for a couple of moments on exhale. And then as you inhale, let the belly go, let the chest go, and expand into the chest and belly. And pause for a moment there. So your mind stays focused if you put that pause on each end, and it helps to keep the body nice and calm. So I'm going to do this for another, say, 5 minutes with you. You can practice this as long as you like. It will give you energy, and this mudra helps to stimulate all of the chakras. Your mind should be watching the journey of the breath, the journey of the expansion and contraction of the lungs. And if you notice your mind, just simply bring it back. If it helps, close your eyes in the beginning. Or you can look at a spot a little bit away from you on the floor, but make sure your eyes are facing straight forward and not looking to one side or the other. Practice this mudra and this breathing at any time. It's not the sort of breath you want to do all day long, but especially when you need a bit of energy or when you need to focus or if you're feeling nervous or tense. But you do need to practice it to be able to bring it into your state of being in any situation. So it's no good, when you're having a panic attack, to try to remember, how do I do that breath, how do I do that breath? You have to practice it so that it becomes you, and that you can turn it on at any time, day or night. And I've got to say, anybody who breathes shallow, this this type of breathing will actually change your life. Anyway, I'm wishing you well, I'm wishing you strength, wishing you good energy, and as always, wishing you peace and love.